This is our second lesson. Um, Today we're going to learn a couple more statements and do a couple more exercises. All right, so starting from the beginning, let's actually we're going to base it on the lesson on exercise of lesson 1. So we have our file here. Remember we used the example file, so it's still here. So let's open it again. There you go. Let's see how our schema looks like again. Okay. All right. So let's look at our data first to remind ourselves what's in there. Okay. So we have a lion and tiger, Robert and Alice. Okay. So let's insert another lion into our animals table. Let's say insert into animals. Let's see, animal ID, name, kind, color, and values. Let's say animal ID 3, name Rocky, and let this guy be line as well. Actually, let me use the single quotes because I know a lot of databases only support single quotes. Yeah, and then color, let's say green line. Okay, so let's see how our data looks like. Alright, we have 2 lions and 1 tiger. Alright, so the new function that we're gonna learn today is called count. Basically, let's say we want to count how many animals we have in total, right? Because in this case it's easy, it's only 3, right? But let's say our table is huge, we would need to quickly tell how many in there. So the function that does this called count, and we just wrap this like this, boom, 3. It's basically just tells you how many rows in there. But this is a very powerful function. So let's say we want to calculate how many lines we have in our table. The way to do it is we gotta use this where clause. Where, let's see, where, and the lion and tiger says it's a kind column. Remember a kind column here that we have here. So we just have to say where kind equal to lion. There we go. So we have two lions, right, in our table. So that's pretty obvious. We can also say where name equal to Robert, for example. We have one line that one animal that's named Robert. So the other thing that we want to learn is, imagine that our table is represents some zoo, let's say Bronx Zoo or something. The most popular question to ask is when the people want to know, how many animals in the zoo, right? They just don't want to know the total of animals, right? They want to know how many unique animals you have in your zoo. So let's calculate how many unique animals we have in our animals table. So first let's remind ourselves that just to see all the animals is we can do something like this, and to count total animals is something like this. Alright, so now in order to count distinct animals, you have to do something like this. First let me show you this way where you can count also the just the kind. It's basically the same thing as just doing something like this, but this is very powerful concept. We can say let's count unique, so distinct. So basically what this says is let's count how many distinct animals based on kind So in here we have lion, and lion is the same, right? So it should be just one. Tiger, so one, so it should be two total. Oop, did I misspell it? Distin. Here you go. Yeah. So we have two distinct animals based on kind. Let's see how many distinct animals we have by name. We have three distinct animals by name because you see all the names are different. So there's a three separate names. Same thing we can do about the color. Yeah, color is also three. The only thing that we're really interested in is just the kind, right? Like, kind types of names that we have, types of animals that we have. Yeah. The other thing we can do, the next command that we can learn today is, let's see, we can learn the AND command. Let's say we want to select all animals from animals where kind is equal to line, for example. Alright, we get both, right? Now, what we can also do is say and the color is yellow. Oh, here you go. I see, because basically our where condition check two cases: whether this kind matches to line and the color matches to the color that we want. I mean, in this case, I guess it's not as fancy because we only have one guy with yellow, with the color yellow. We could have just done this. Right, but let me just illustrate you that this is also possible. Let's say insert into animals. Let's make a short one. Values. What is it? ID first, right? ID. What was the first in the table? ID, name, kind, color. Name, let's say pistachio. And kind, let's make it line as well. And the color. Line. Oh, okay, let's say this is gonna be a tiger, and the color is also gonna be yellow. So now we have two lines, two tigers, and we have two colors that are the same. One for lion and one for tiger. So what we can do now is do something like this. Select all from animals where color is equal to yellow, for example. Right, we get both tiger and lion. Let's say we only want lines that have color yellow, then we can say and kind equal to lion. Now we can filter specifically for lion with color yellow, right? Or the other thing we can do, so and basically it has to match both left side and the right side, so both have to match. The other operator that we can learn is called OR. Let's list out there is again. So from let's select, from animals, right? This is outdated again. Let's go back to it. So as I said, right, like, so this is our data, and I said that when you do AND, it basically needs to match both yellow, both conditions on the left and on the right. So it only shows you the animal that matches both color yellow and the kind lion. But what if we want to list all the animals that either color yellow or kind lion? We can say OR. Basically, we'll pick all the rows that match either this condition, color yellow, or match the kind lion. For example, we match this guy lion, whose color is actually green, not yellow. But since it's OR operator, it doesn't matter, it's either this condition is true or that condition is true. Because over here we have a tiger who's yellow, so only this condition matched. I think this is enough for this lesson. I think we went through a lot. Alright, so like and subscribe. Thank you.